Never lose hope. Do you know why? Because it's all going to work out. God has a plan. God has a plan set for you, and believe me, you're going to love it. You may have your heart set on one thing, and God says, no, 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 not right now. But eventually, you'll get what you've been dreaming for, you've been working so hard to do. Let's talk about this. By the way, I'm Dr. Roseanne Gonzalez, and this is my channel, Dr. Rose Motivation Generation, where we motivate each other. Let's do this. So number one, let's set a goal for this video. We are going to understand why there is hope. Why there is hope for something that you've been praying for, something you've been wanting, whether it's something with the family, at work, at school, whatever it is, believe me, there's hope. I want you to stop and think, and sit back and think about whatever is bothering you and you feel that it's not going to work out. I want you to close your eyes and think about it. How is this going to work out? It will, eventually, it will. Let me tell you a story. There was a time when I was trying so hard to be certified as a teacher. And I had to take a certification test. And I had already been teaching 10 years in the Catholic school with no certification. So when I went in to take that certification test for science, I knew it. I knew the knowledge. I knew everything about the topic. Took the test, I failed. Okay, then I'll try it again. I took the test again. I failed. To make a long story short, I failed it 5 times. I knew the knowledge. I knew the topic. What was going on? It had to be in God's time. And he said to keep hope. It will come. And a true friend of mine told me, you fail when you quit. That's when it all falls apart. So I stopped working at the Catholic school, went into public school to be an assistant. Lo and behold, that teacher was teaching 2nd and 3rd grade kids how to take a test. God placed me in that place for a reason to give me hope. So I became a 2nd, 3rd grader learning how to take a test. So I took the test one more time, which I don't think they let you do anymore. I took it one more time and I passed it with flying colors. It was within God's time that he gave that to me. So with that, I went and took the next test that had several topics on it. Reading, language arts, social studies, passed it the first time. Okay, I'm on a roll. I'm going to take one more test. The English as a second language. Took it the first time and I passed it. See, I did not give up hope. I almost did. But God had a reason for me to fail. Why? Because now I was in a classroom. I eventually got hired as a public school teacher to give my kids hope that you never, ever give up. There's always going to be tough times. No matter what you're talking about, there's always going to be tough times. But those times are meant for us to learn from them. Did I learn from that? Oh, yes, I did. I learned that when I was teaching for a standardized test, I taught my kids all about these teaching strategies. All about. So it went from one to the other, all with hope. Never give up. It will always work out. Same thing goes. Going with my education, going with a Bachelor of Science degree in biology, and 35 years later, going in to apply for my master's degree. And it was a cohort situation, which is the best situation you can go through. So I loved it so much. I went into the PhD program, same type of cohort, but that wasn't easy. That was by no means easy, because I had that feeling, what if I can't pass? Think about you. I want you to sit back and think about those situations that you feel that you want to give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Whatever you do. That PhD for me was hard. I must have written that dissertation at least 3 times. But did I stop? No. Now I'm Dr. Roseanne Gonzalez. Something I never thought would happen in a lifetime. Now that was all professional that I've explained to you. My personal, I could tell you that I needed hope. But now I'm here. I'm safe. My daughter is safe. I want you to sit back and think about it. Put it in the comments what you are hopeful for. And you place that in God's hands, because God had a whole idea for a path for my life. I am content as a retired teacher, writing, content creating. I love it. I love inspiring people. I like talking to you. I really, really like talking to you and letting you know there is hope in your life. There's a lot of hope. Now, number 2, my expertise lies in social emotional care of others. Everything else is by experience. 65 years of experience in knowing that God is with me. God is setting the path for me all the way through. He helped me visualize being a teacher. There was no way, no how that it was not going to happen, because I saw it. I just had to leap over this obstacle of this test, right? Or leap over this obstacle of finishing that dissertation. So I had positive influences in my family. I want you to do the same. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're thinking you don't have hope in, you need to talk to someone. Talk to someone to give you that positive focus. You need to make small goals, right? Small goals as to how you're going to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. And keep in mind, always keep in mind that it is going to work out, because it is God's plan. God's plan worked out for me. I was then a teacher for 28 years, and now I am a PhD. Yes, God has a plan for you. Never lose hope. This has been Dr. Roseanne Gonzalez, and I love talking to you. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.